If something good happened, it was them. But if something bad happened, it was me. I was always the one who took the blame. I was expendable, disposable. They treated my life as less value than theirs. And this made me miss my mother so much. But she wasn't there to hear me cry or see what was happening to me. Unmanageable suffering pushed my limits. I blamed myself even more. It is all my fault, I thought. I did not deserve mercy because the only person who could forgive me was my mother, and she has already left me to suffer. So I had to find a way to survive. I had to gain strength and develop my own strategies to carry the heavy pain. Because of pain, I learned to lie. I started to seek revenge. I tried to defend myself, but in all of it, I suffered and suffered as I proceeded. Still, it was too much for what a kid under 10 years old could handle. I fought to survive, then to reach the level where even my grandfather realized that I was a target for everyone except him. My grandfather argued with his wife day and night, fighting because of me. And then he had to make a tough decision, a decision that saved my life. My grandfather left his own house to protect me again. He gave up his home, his family, his comfort, and took me with him to the forest second time. But this time, it became full time for both of us. My grandfather and I, we left the house. He decided to go away from his family. For the first time, I felt safe. The danger and cruelty were behind me this time, at least for a while. One of the memories that has stayed with me all these years is the time where we are in that forest. My grandfather used to carry cassava roots in his shepherd jacket. When it's lunchtime, he will take that cassava root and break it into some small pieces, and he will give me one of those pieces and then say, eat this one and then go drink enough water, you will be okay. Behind the scene, in my heart, I'm like, why grandpa cannot give me a whole thing? Just give me whole thing. As a child, I used to feel frustrated by my grandfather when comes the time of feeding me. I thought he was being unfair, but now I can understand what my grandfather was doing. He was just sacrificing his portion to give me a small pieces so he could have something to give me later. I wasn't even remembering that I didn't saw him eating anything. He wasn't eating so that I could eat. I never thought about that I was complaining that my grandfather gave me a small piece without asking myself, did he even take one of those? As a mother right now, I can understand what my grandfather was thinking. I can see clear what my grandfather was doing. He was looking ahead and there was nothing. He chose to give me those small pieces to cover the day and night. End of the time, it was better than nothing. So this is the one of many memories I carry from my grandfather. And the memory and a moment like this always makes me miss my grandfather. He was a wonderful person, a protector, father figure, and he was my best friend. I'm not